You just ask the client, you know, again what they're looking for. The good thing is now at this stage is to be honest with your client. She might have come to you knowing your prices. I sell per syringe. Some places you go will charge you per area. I charge per syringe just simply through time and experience. I found that it's quite a shame if they've paid you something like £600 for 2 syringes and you've got a little bit left because maybe you've cheated this area and you're actually throwing it in the bin. So if I've anaesthetised them enough and I'll say to them, I've got a little bit left, do you want it maybe into your chin or somewhere different, I would certainly offer it to them so that they feel they're getting value. Only 1 ml. And what you can see here is you actually get 2 needles, 30 gauge needles to go on the 1 syringe. It's simply because, same with the Botox, after a couple of injections you'll find that it goes quite blunt. And because the Elma cream isn't foolproof anaesthetic, you really want to just change it over, probably maybe halfway down, so that maybe when you've done one side you'll change it over and put the other half in. And generally I tend to go with the thought that overestimating fillers, you can certainly tell your client of the age group, certain age group, you maybe only need the 1 filler. But your older client who's maybe wanting these folds done and they're quite deep, you would say to her, listen, there's a possibility of you needing 2. Certainly she's turned up with £300, she's afforded the 1 filler, you're almost finished and you say to her, oh sorry, we're not going to achieve the look, we'll have to give you another filler, it's another £300. So certainly when you're doing the consultation, try and be completely honest, because if she's looking for a certain look, you know yourself you might not achieve it with the 1, certainly tell her she might need a little bit more, so she's prepared. And before you start, just to make sure, because it is a 30 gauge but it's a little bit longer than your BB insulin needle, that you actually push. See the filler just coming out the top there. Alright then, so again I always reckon everybody has their different ways, and I always move my client, I don't move me. If I'm comfortable where I am, make sure you are before you start injecting. The client is in a great position, don't be scared to change the angle of her head, don't turning round and leaning over and elbows up in the air. Certainly I would move my client before I would move myself there. Okay, so good idea to know where you're actually going to start, which sometimes can be difficult. The Elma cream, when you put it on, obviously can sometimes swell the area of the skin and you can't see it maybe as well. So what I do is, through time, none of us can avoid the weight of your face, the fat here is actually going to start to fall. Yeah? So what you can do is, for a tip, you just turn your head to the right hand side. I actually just normally push the cheek down. If it's not entirely obvious what I've been cream on, just actually push the cream down and I can see now where I'm going to go. Yeah, it's a lot more clearer than what it was when I was, yeah, so you can see here this is where the volume started to go. So we're teaching 2 techniques today.